I think these guys have had a great attitude. I think they've had, a great purpose of coming out to practice. I think they've done a great job, of coming out here with intent to get better each and every day. I think that's the biggest thing. You get into spring football, we train for 8 weeks, and then we transition to where we're going to go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and some Saturdays. So we kind of, change their schedules up with their lifting and different things, and, their bodies feel a little bit different. But I think for the most part, first, half of spring camp has been really good. I think these guys have really got great attitudes. We've liked the development in certain areas. Certainly there's some other areas that have got to, get a bigger emphasis. But so far, I think, if they can finish as strong as they've started and show more consistency and improvement, then we're going to be on to something. Yeah, I think, again, it was our first scrimmage. I think it was our first opportunity to be live, and what we've chose to go live. And I think the guys had, good energy, good juice. The execution on 2nd down and 10, 3rd and remaining for our offense wasn't there. It was really good by our defense, so it was good there. And then, we got into the red zone competition, and, we saw some guys have some opportunities plays that didn't get made, they need to get made. I think our tackling needs to continue to improve. But there's a lot of work all over the field, and it's a never-ending process for us. But I think their attitudes were right, and their intent and purpose has been really good. Yeah, I think it's been improving. I think the one thing that we're challenging these guys is, we lost a lot of guys that have been in our program that were our leaders, and we've challenged some guys to really hold guys accountable in the locker room and show up, and it's all about work when we get between the white lines. And I think we're starting to hear some guys emerge and see some guys emerge as leaders, and some of those same faces that we saw for some years aren't here anymore, but guys like, Jalen Willis, Jaden Meisinger, Bryce Veasley, those guys are doing a great job of stepping up. John Santos is quietly, being a good leader within that receiver room. So I think their attitudes have been great. I think, for, the first part of spring camp, again, if we can finish off these next several days as strong as we started, then we're going to have something really good. Consistency. I think we got to execute on both sides consistently. So I think, when we see some execution on offense, certainly there's something that we're going to see that didn't happen on defense, and vice versa. But competition every day. But we want to see some guys step up, make some plays on both sides of the ball, the kicking game, the things that we emphasize in the kicking game, and then, obviously just consistency across the board with technique, fundamentals, and execution.